Hi, my name is Peter Frankopan. I'm a historian and I'm the author of this new book that's just out in paperback called The Silk Roads, A New History of the World. This is the illustrated edition done with my friend Neil Packer. I would love it if you could pop into Blackwell's and take a look, see if you'd be interested in reading it, whether you're old or young. I used to go to Blackwell's when I was a boy. In fact, I still go to Blackwell's as often as I can. And it's just a joy browsing through the shelves to see what there is to read, and nothing more exciting than picking a book off the shelves that you have never heard of. But I hope you have heard of this one. I wrote a big book called The Silk Roads, the grown-up version that came out 6 years ago now. And as that started to do quite well, I said to my publishers, I'd love to write a version to make history accessible and fun and interesting for younger people. And my publishers, Bloomsbury, they said, great, what a great idea. So I've written this one to appeal to younger readers, or perhaps to readers who don't want to read the full version that's about 500 or 600 pages long, but to try to explain the history of parts of the world that we don't spend much time thinking about, and I think we probably should. Not just because there's a lot going on in the world today in places like Afghanistan and Iraq and Russia and Pakistan and India and China, places that really will make a difference to the future of this planet, climate change, but also politics, dislocation, challenges, and also opportunities. But also because to understand other people, in the first instance, you need to know who they are, you need to understand their past. And I think it's really important to be spending time thinking about parts of the world that I work on, from the Mediterranean, from the city of Istanbul in Turkey, eastwards. That's about 65% of the world's population live there. I didn't learn too much about them when I was a boy studying history. So this book is a way to try to explain, not only are they important and interesting, but they've helped shape the history of the world. They've helped shape why Europe is the way that it is today. They've helped shape why the United States, North and South America are the way they are today. Because along these Silk Roads, which weren't actually real roads, they were just connections that people used to trade along, travel along, move along. These are the pathways by which trade, languages, genetics, beliefs and religions all spread. And if you understand those networks, you understand the past much, much better than just picking out single stories from history, like the First World War or the Tudors. So all of you Blackwell's customers, please pop into the shop now. Touch wood, the pandemic is coming to an end. There's nothing nicer than handling and picking up fresh new books. It's like fresh fruit. So exciting to read. So exciting to read a book that's so beautifully illustrated like this one, as you will see if you get a chance to get a copy. You can always find me on Twitter if you want to ask me questions. I love particularly young people asking questions about what they can read or what they think, what kind of questions they might have about the past. You can find me there. But otherwise, there's no one more knowledgeable in Oxford, apart from the history faculty, than the staff at Blackwell. So come and ask them too what you might read next. So I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you very much in advance if you come and get a copy. And the more books that you buy, the more bookshops keep going, the more publishers keep going, the more books get written. And that's really, really important in history too. So thanks very much and hope to see you soon.